Hey everybody, CVH here with some more off-stream Legends laddering, and today we'll be playing some Action Assassin. This is a list I just threw together. Assassin isn't really seeing too much play at the moment. Not really a whole lot of decks that make use out of it ever since I make use of the class ever since Action Assassin took some serious nerfs, so I just threw this list together without any testing so far. Just take it to the ladder, maybe we can surprise some people with it. Some interesting card choices in there, reminiscent of the Prophecy Assassin. I hesitate to call it Prophecy Assassin, though, because Fate Weaver seems like a pretty key card and if you're really focusing on prophecies, but we've elected not to choose it for a more consistent early curve. Some of the movement effects, focusing really on the green for Nimble Ally, which we are, I think, running 35 agility cards, so we should be able to get Nimble Ally off. Gives us a good 3-drop, which is something, the 3-drop slot is one of the potential weak points nowadays of the Assassin deck, since House Kinsman a long time ago was a 3-3, now it's a 3-2. Slaughterfish Spawning used to be a 3-drop, now it's not. So we're trying to sort of rectify that problem. And we are still playing 21 Prophecies, if I remember correctly. So still a good amount that we can fall back on against other aggressive decks. Wonder what we'll play against in the first game. Let's find out. Gotta stay hydrated. Another Assassin. That's pretty funny, after I just said that Assassin doesn't see much play nowadays. Sorry about that, there's another chair right next to me. I'd say we full ship this and look for our main 2-drops. Alright, that's not really a main 2-drop. You know, Crown Quartermaster obviously would have worked as well. We do have the ring, so if we get good 2, man, this is tough, right? Do we come out swinging right out of the gate with a 2-1 that we have to ring out? Man, Shrieking Harpy, compared to Crown Quartermaster on turn 1, feels incredibly bad. I wonder what he's playing. I really, like I said, Assassin doesn't see too much play, so it's kind of hard to make reads on what he might play. Like Swindler's Market Assassin, maybe another similarly aggressive deck. If I go for the Shrieking Harpy, it more than likely gets Firebolted. You know, let's do it. We are an aggro deck. This 2 damage could matter, and it's 2 damage that compounds over time. Every turn it's 2 damage, right? If we need to use Harpy, we'll just hope that we get one in the runes.
What are your intentions?
Wow, talk about your worst case scenario. Oh man, if only I'd had you. It would have been so much better. That is tough. So I say we just ring out the Nimble Ally in the right. And for God, it's so bad. It's unreal bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Ally in the right.
Ifra stands with me.
It's all going terribly, terribly wrong. Don't even know. Do I let him do it? If he wastes a Firebolt on it, maybe it's even better for me than if he attacks it, so... I'm just gonna wallow in my self-pity over here if you guys don't mind.
What are your intentions?
Not like this. Our whole game plan tonight was, oh, let's build an Assassin aggro deck and take it to the ladder and see if we can surprise some people with it. And his whole game plan tonight was, oh, let's build an anti-aggro Assassin deck and take it to the ladder and see if we can surprise some people with it tonight. If you all thought the Mummify from the last video was... that one video, I don't even know anymore. Losing my mind. Alright, we have to actually make a play.
The forest is ours.
If we wardcraft it, he has to trade 2 things into it. That works for me. And we'll probably play Cutburst on the left, since we're clearly never going to attack him anyway.
They make it too easy.
Yeah, we're going to have to use all of our range charges. There we go. There we go. Alright. I think we took sufficiently long with that turn, even though there really was only the one play. When you really think about it, nothing else quite seems quite right. What are the odds he hits me with a Royal Sage this turn? After attacking with that Spriggan, or that, and then he gets ward on both the Stewards. Just ward on everything, actually.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
That's not that insane. That is not that insane. We could go for Shadow Shift now. And I think that's good because it protects my cut purse. Also lets me cycle in case I want to do something besides. Kinsman does seem like a fine play. Harpy's pretty good too. If we were to Harpy, we hit him down to 30, and then next turn we do get the Sage.
Your blood will spill.
Is there anything completely blowout potential that if I put this in this lane? I think I want to do it though. Because then whichever gets ward with the Sage, after I deal 2 damage with the cut purse, if one of these get ward, then we can trade with the ward, and that'd be ideal. If the Kinsmen were able to proc this turn, and I didn't play my own Kinsman, there's no way we'd ever Sage this coming turn. It could very well be an aggro deck that just has like tools against early aggro decks. It's a legitimate strategy, right? Because our tools against other aggro decks are just prophecies. Not really the most reliable strategy you've ever heard of. Just on the basis of it being a 4/4. If it gets guard, it's good. Charge is good. Ward is good. Ward is good. Breakthrough is fine. Okay, that means he doesn't have a favorable. Or not really a favorable, but like a trade that... an even trade. He has no trades on board is what I'm trying to say here.
Oh, too simple.
Face, alright, not totally surprising. Now we can hopefully attack with the ward. If it's not easily removed. He could be running Merkwater Witch in addition to Steward, it wouldn't be surprising. Desperate Conjuring is surprising.
If I fall, the hist will rip.
Dude, what is his deck, man? What is his deck? This is wacky. I need some more water. It's really not that bad. I mean, he has 1 card left. One single, solitary little card. Jeez. I don't really want to play Dunestalker on the left because then it would be an even trade. He still doesn't have an even trade. It's just like the Kinsman, except now that's like slightly worse. I don't know. We could play Fighters Guilds. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Makes sense. Do we want to... I mean, that wasn't in his deck, though. You have to remember that. They came off Desperate Conjuring, so we can't, like, really say he's playing Snake or if he's not playing Snake or whatever. I have no idea what he's going to play on turn 7. I'm just at a loss for reads at this point. This whole game. This looks like a very above-average arena deck, though, if I were going to judge it. Yeah. Some questionable cards. Desperate Conjuring. I wonder what he picked that over. It's okay. Alright, so we're gonna fight his guild on the left, because maybe with Conjunction and like a Firebolt he'd be able to kill that, or against that he would just like take the ward off for free, and that's kind of annoying. Let's play this in the raid. I don't have a good reason for that, really. Doesn't seem totally necessary on the left. This also plays around Ice Storm randomly a little bit more than we would have been. Because with Ice Storm, he could be taking the ward off or hitting into that, and then it would kill everything but one, and now if he Ice Stormed, we'd leave both of these alive. Because he wouldn't be able to attack after the storm, and before the storm, you know, Fighter's Guild is there. Voracious Spriggan. These need to calm down, honestly. That's how I feel about it. Alright, Dunestalker is actually just the nuts here. His Spriggan is going to get a good trade, but, you know, that's not, and that's important too.
Your coin or your life.
Your blood will spill.
The only prophecies we've seen so far are Fighters Guild Recruit, which are pretty obvious. We can make the obvious assumption that he's also playing Lightning Bolt.
Ifra stands with me.
I don't know, man. The deck list looks pretty green to me. We can kind of narrow down our draws, though, right? We're getting Crown Quartermaster is the most likely, or Crown Quartermaster and Lightning Bolt are the most likely because we've already seen 1 Harpy, 1 Wordcrafter, or 2 Harpies, 1 Wordcrafter, actually. And the Sage, of course, is on the board. Yeah, unfortunate. Wow, Glenumbra Sorceress is pretty dank here. Dude, this is just a good arena deck. I mean, like an above, I don't know. Like, what did he pick that over, right? I'm actually a little confused. I'm sure there's a plan here. I think this is very annoying aggro deck that's supposed to beat other aggro decks. Like, I honestly think that's the plan. And I think it might be working. Alright, so I guess we probably use the axe now, so to speak. We're not bothering with that. He wants me to bother with that, and I'm not going to.
Escape.
I am going to hit a prophecy, though. I'm gonna lose it. I'm just gonna lose it, guys. So if we attack with everything, it's 9. We do break 2 runes, no matter if we use the dagger or not.
The forest is ours.
I think it's correct to use the dagger on that. And turn it into something of a threat like the other 2 on the board. Good we didn't get a prophecy there. Good we didn't get a prophecy there. Great mental fortitude is being used this game. It might not look like it on the outside. This is what happens when you queue up wacky decks. They queue you into wacky decks. That's how the matchmaking works. MMR stands for Make Me Rage. But we're not raging, we're calm and collected. Also a good time to point out, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video, that I do like the new animation. That's average. Yep. Just over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna win. We figured out the deck though. It is an aggro deck that is also using Illusory Mimic. I'm surprised he's playing that still though. It still seems like meh to me. But Wordcrafter I guess doesn't give you a word. I guess there aren't that many words in reality. Oh man. So he's gonna have probably Territorial Viper and Giant Bat the next 3.
The forest is ours.
I think we just have to kill it. It's easy to see some of those subpar cards and not really think that Illusory Mimic's a card. Easy to forget about sometimes. You don't really say, wow, this is a Mimic deck.
My troops are the finest in the Isles.
Alright, okay. That's actually pretty sweet. Here.
Do your worst.
There are better things to trade with from the left, but I'd like him to break runes. And I want to also keep my Quartermaster alive.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
It's an even trade no matter what trades with the Black Sap. If I can keep my 2-1 alive, I guess it's possibly the best. He has a Giant Bat coming up, though, and I don't know if I can answer that very easily. And that, I mean, it doesn't really impact my play. I just can't answer Giant Bat. Actually, that might not necessarily be Giant Bat. It could be another Spriggan. Anything with Drain. Werebat, even. Could be Werebat. Alright, that's still alive for the time being. Mundus Stone. He's going full Battle Reeve. Alright, that's not super crazy. House Kinsman could probably go in the left here. Sage I'd like to keep in the right, but Kinsman is expendable, and if it gets charged, it's really good.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
The guard's okay, I guess. Ward is good. Ward protects against Lightning Bolt.
Do your worst.
A Drain would have been solid, but we do get a life discrepancy from that, and it eats probably 3 damage, right? So I don't think he's giving up his Drain guy, and I definitely don't think he's giving up his 5-1. If he does, I'll be pretty stoked, because the Viper's not really contesting anything. If I get a Prophecy creature, I'm just going to play it in the right. This is actually pretty good too, right? If he plays a guard or something. Or if something gets guard, I guess anything could be a guard now. That's a Leafwater Blossom. Alright, we kind of need to run hot on prophecies. I mean, we're only going to get an opportunity to get one, but boy is it important. It certainly seems important.
Come no closer.
That's not bad, though. Oh. That is good. That does seem quite good. That's if we want to play a slower game. I think it's fine. Like, our... So we push for 6, and we have, like, 12 on board. Sure, that's great. But he also has 9 staring me down, and I can't drain this turn, and then I might just die to Lightning Bolt. And he's definitely playing Cliff Racer in the deck, right? Absolutely playing Cliff Racer in a deck with the Illusory Mimic. So if we wanted to Shadow Shift, we could use the Sage to... We don't break a rune this turn by attacking his face with this, and we could use a Sage, you could bring it over, trade into one, and then... Probably trade into this one, and then Queen. Give it guard, force the Viper in. We also get to cycle, and we have 12 Magicka, which isn't really a situation I thought I'd find myself in with this deck, but cycling is pretty solid here. Try to play my turn faster. So I want to give that guard too. I think I do.
You can't escape.
Because he would still trade with the Sage, because it's bigger. Both kill it, and that's just one more protection against Cliff Racer. If Queen connects, I think I just win, right? Because it hits for 6 and it drains for 6. It's pretty nuts. It's a nuts card. And one of our better draws. Yeah, we thought that was probably going to happen. That got drained, but it's fine because it actually, yeah, we could play as slow as we want now. And I think, yeah, we won't even take this attack. Our time of being an aggro deck is past. Now we're a drain deck. So we're going to hit with the Cut Purse, trade with the 4-2. But depending on what it gets, I guess. It got Ward. That's pretty typical. I don't even know. If this gets guard, it's abysmally bad. But actually, no, it's not even abysmally bad because that would just trade with the Queen no matter what, and this actually would protect against it, so... Do we just play it over here, though? I mean... Jeez, that got Ward. That's actually insane. Oh, I don't even... What am I talking about? I don't have a Mundus Stone up. This is fine.
Amused.
Yeah, we have to do this. I'm not going to take this attack, though. Something is probably going to live with Drain. It's fine. If this baits him into attacking that for some reason, it's just better for me, because then I connect with 6 instead. But yeah, if we attack for this twice, best case scenario, like, if we had played it over here, we still wouldn't be setting up lethal. Neither way does it set up lethal. Mundus Stone hits the board and everything gets wacky. I guess I guard the Shadow
The
Link.
forest is my strength and my courage.
No, I really hope he blanks on a creature here. Or at least if it's a big creature. I hope it's not. So it really didn't matter where I put that anyway, if that was his draw. He blanked on a creature, and so did we actually, so that's not good. Now, obviously I could try to set up a 2-turn kill here. I think it's probably right.
Teach you to mess with
Do your worst.
It's almost impossible to die here. Actually, it probably just isn't. Well, he could... With 3 cards, I think it's impossible. With 4 cards, it could be 2nd and 3rd Bolt, and then 2 Ice Spikes. Or something like that for 12 Magicka. I mean, he does have Mundus Stone, so... The jury is still out. Oh my god. Don't get Charge and Drain, please. Oh, thank you. That's a tilter. Okay.
Teach you to mess with me.
Do your worst.
Well, that was a much crazier game than I anticipated when I queued the ladder. Shout out to that assassin deck for being completely unexpected, and for playing Battle Reeve of Dusk. GG's. Wow. That was a nuts one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more strategy content, gameplay videos, stream highlights, etc. Follow the stream at the link below. As always, Daily Legends streams there. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, leave a like, etc. And I will see you guys next time.